IQR measures the middle of the data. So basically 50% of the data from the middle. Here's a very common plot to show IQR. It's called the box and whisker plot. So there's a whisker and there's a box. And each end of a box represents a quartile and the middle represents Q2. Third quartile is at the end, and then first quartile is at the initial. And third quartile represents 75%, and Q1 represents 25%. And then rest of these should be worth 25% as well. So this is the first 25% of data, and then this is last 25%. Well, how do you find Q1? Well, let's talk about how to find Q2 first. Q2 is just the median of the data. So let's look at this example. The median would be these two in the middle. You just add them and divide them by each other. So that will be 9. And so Q2 will be 9. And then Q1 is the median of the lower half of the data. So let's split the data into two again. So this will be the lower half, this will be the upper half. So that means median of the lower half is Q1 is equal to, well, 4 plus 6 divided by 2, so that's 5. And then Q3 would equal to 12 plus 14 divided by 2, which is 26 divided by 2. So that's 13, right? And how do you find IQR? IQR is just Q3 minus Q1, which is equal to 7. That's how you find IQR. Alright, now let's talk about variance or standard deviation. They mainly just use these two formulas, but let me break it down for you. So Fi is the frequency of each data point. Xi is actually the value of the data point. U is the mean. N is the total number of data points. And as long as you know those, you should be able to find variance. Variance is standard deviation squared, and it's just basically talking about how spread out that data is. Standard deviation is very similar. It's just really how spread out your data is. And this is the formula to find it. And the values are all the same. They should all be the same value. So the N is total, Xi is the actual value, etc.